I can't believe it's been 15 years of NGW. I was 15 years old when I started wrestling. The two seem very different. I could see the potential in NGW and how it could benefit me and my career, and I think likewise NGW saw the potential in me and how I could help the promotion move on.
Nathan's importance to NGW over the last 15 years, it just cannot be understated. He was there every step of the way as we went into bigger venues. We started touring the country, recording for TV, national TV, local TV, worldwide TV, moving on to Butlins. Nathan was there every step of the way.
The one thing that's been a constant for me has been NGW. I can walk through that curtain, that fan base, whether they love me or hate me at the time, remind me that I'm not just Nathan from an estate here in Hull. I'm Nathan Cruz. I'm their show stealer. Yeah, that's meant a lot to me over the 15 years that I've worked for NGW. In fact, it's meant everything to me.
I was at work recently and one of the security guards asked me what I was doing tonight. I said, oh, I'm shooting NGW. He was like, oh, the wrestling. Used to take my little one there. Is that Nathan Cruz still doing it? I said, yeah, actually, he's got a really big fight coming up. He was like, oh, that kid absolutely loved him. His kid's 19 now.
Nathan Cruz, when I first came into NGW, he was NGW. He was the glue of that team. He was the glue of the locker room. I have not competed against anyone more times than I have with Nathan Cruz. When I was wanting to hone my craft, I was competing against Nathan Cruz to become better in the world of professional wrestling.
There is no one who has been more closely associated with New Generation Wrestling since its inception than Nathan Cruz. He is our champion, the man who carries the company.
Whatever NGW's ever needed in Nathan, he stepped up time and time again and just delivered.
When people think about NGW, when they think about wrestling in Hull, Nathan Cruz is the first person that they talk about.
It feels so good to say that right now I am home.
Cruz trying to drag himself back into the ring. With a low blow from Kayman. Kayman dropping Cruz on the back of his head. This, not like this, oh for goodness sake.
Nathan Cruz has been eliminated.
New Gen cost Cruz the title.
No, I'm not surprised one bit what Myles has done, to be perfectly honest. He got bored of waiting for his opportunity for his spot. So then during the pandemic, he watched, he waited, and he plotted. He chose one of the biggest names in the previous generation, and he targeted that name. He targeted Nathan. He didn't care whether he was his mentor, he didn't care whether he was a friend. He saw Nathan as the perfect opportunity as a stepping stone in NGW.
And Myles, this is my offer to you. If you've got the stones, if you've got it within you to go face to face with the face of NGW, let's make this Nathan Cruz's 7th Eternal Glory main event. Nathan Cruz versus Myles Kayman. Inside a steel cage.
Nathan Cruz, if you want me inside of a steel cage, if you want to headline with the Golden Boy, you have to do something for me. So on September 16th, I propose to you, you have to beat all of New Gen in one match. If you don't beat New Gen, you can say bye-bye to Myles Kayman in a steel cage.
Nathan Cruz wants Myles Kayman inside a steel cage, but in order to do so, he has to run the gauntlet against all of New Gen. That's one down. Cruz has beaten both Reese and Rogan. If he can pull this off against Fusick, he gets the steel cage match. Cruz with the victory over Fusick. But now Myles Kayman has added himself to the gauntlet. I honestly don't know how much more of this Nathan Cruz can take.
Cruz has done it! On December 16th, an eternal glory, NGW's biggest show ever, it's Nathan Cruz versus Myles Kayman inside a steel cage!
Nathan's always been super talented, charismatic, hard-working, fun to be around. But my God, has that man got a temper. There's been situations where I've had to physically pull him away to stop himself getting into trouble. It's his one major weakness.
It's you, Myles, have unearthed something in me that's been dormant ever since NGW returned in 2022.
On December 16th, at a Connection Live Arena, Nathan Cruz is going to kill you inside a steel cage.
He wants to headline the biggest show of all time with the Golden Boy because he knows I'm taking his spot and there's nothing he can do about it.
This is the night that Nathan Cruz cements his legacy. This is the night that Nathan Cruz cements the fact that I am the spirit of NGW. NGW flows through my veins, and my veins are NGW.